time to get back to business for a while. Here are two similar planes which both share quite a lot in common: Dornier-17, Z-7 and Ju-88 C-6. At one point I was thinking about making a separate videos about these two, but soon I realized how much in common they actually share. So consider this as somewhat of a double feature. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Both are night fighter interceptors. These have to be one of the most heaviest twin engines in game to fly, and this is mostly due to both being technically a bomber platform which has been converted to a new purpose. Both of them have their guns in front on the right side of the fuselage. This will lead into some awkward aiming situations, but we will get back to that later. Time to dissect the first one: Dornier-17 Z-7 Zerstören. Sitting at a low BR of 1.3 means that you're going to have some really funky games with early biplanes and monowing aircrafts. As you can already guess, bringing this bird down to their level will get it shredded, as biplanes and most of the other aircraft are far more nimble than this hefty flying whale. Look at this amount of fuel. I mean, it's a bomber turned into night fighter, but come on Gaijin, give me a break. But for its BR, this plane is kinda fast. It's really easy to glide from higher altitude to unsuspecting prey and zap them from the skies. You even get a single reliable MG151 with decent amount of ammo. It's kinda patch dependent how the MG performs, but mostly it's fine. Chops down biplanes for sure. This 20mm gun is paired by three 7.92mm MG-17 machine guns. So you get a cannon that packs a punch and set of machine guns with excellent fire rate. I mostly run stealth belts with the MGs because you rarely get any night maps in air game modes, and this is the closest you can get to be a sneaky interceptor. Remember that all of these guns are located on the lower right side of the plane's nose, so learning the aim and the lead in a heavy roll or turn maneuver will take some time. Also about the armament, you'll get two 7.92 MG-15s as defensive weapons, but sole purpose of these guns is to scare off some planes from your tail. These two sad pea shooters won't grant you any kills unless Lady Luck gives you her blessing. The Zerstören retains its energy quite well in my opinion, so if you miss your target, you are guaranteed to get a new chance or stick for a dogfight for a moment. Smeagol out of 5, would fly again. And here is Ju-88 C-6. Now, it's easy to bash a plane and call it with names, but I'm going to be honest with this one. Ju-88 C-6 is a total piece of shit for a plane. It's not that you get the aforementioned downsides of flight performance, but now you also get a higher BR, no air brake like in the bomber variant, awful low velocity MG FFMs, engines that will overheat quickly, awful teams. Oh wait, that's completely normal. Weak hull and engine. I can tell you that most of these Ju-88 clips are sheer luck and beginner pilots ending up in wrong places in wrong time. Some may find enjoyment out of this plane, but I sure don't. It's hard to pinpoint a working role for this plane, as it seemed to fail in everything I tried to do with it. It can work on ground realistic as it carries 10-50 kilo bombs, but you have to be precise with these tiny fly swatters. Besides, you can always take the bomber variant and slap a 1 ton or 500 kilo bombs on it. Anyway, same story as with the Dornier. Awkwardly positioned nose-mounted guns that are paired with rapid-firing 7.92s. But yeah, have fun ending up in a cluster of dogfights like these with the Ju-88 C-6. It's going to be a really bad time, and heavy weight and the fuel load won't help you either. Danzig sings Elvis out of 5. I'd rather play naval than fly this plane. Well, I hope this suffering was entertainment for a few minutes. Victory always over for a few measly kills.